Hello, my name is Jeff Jamiolo, and today I'm going to talk about gang stalking. The definition of it is actually stalking a person with the intention of causing fear, but because it says gang, it's a group of people that are doing this. This is going to be broken out into two sections. One is for the first part is for the person that is stalking, and the second half is for the person that is being stalked, the stalkee. And I'm breaking it up this way because it's more important that the person that is stalking maybe needs to reconsider it and stop. The person that's already the victim is already the victim, and hold on, and you'll see why. But as I said, gang stalking is causing intimidation and fear in somebody, but as a group. Now, there's a group of people that are doing this. Imagine if, you're walking down the street and a whole Girl Scout troop tried to, guilt you into buying some cookies. Technically, that could be considered gang stalking too, depending on how you look at it, but they'd have to follow you around to do it. But regardless, but imagine that, is that you got a whole group doing this, not just one person. Stalking, everyone knows what stalking is because that's very close to bullying. I really do think people that when you decide you want to stalk, I think you need to rethink your logic. You want to at the very least reconsider your plan, because chances are you don't know this person. The majority of the time, these people are just getting paid to stalk somebody. And the problem with that interesting part about it is, yeah, you're getting paid, but you're also getting some severe karma for that because you don't know anything about this person. From your perspective, they're innocent. And from a karma perspective, that person's innocent. So that means all the karma is on you, constantly. It starts out with a warning here and there and warning here and there. And then as it becomes more obsessive, because, you're obsessed to the money, you're obsessed to doing this stuff, weird things happen. Your car breaks down, you fall down some stairs. It has nothing to do with me. God's just trying to tell you to stop, but you're not listening. So remember, karma is real, despite you don't think it is. From a karma perspective, you're dealing with a completely innocent person. What's even worse is if it was hearsay that someone told you someone did something and they didn't. So if someone else lied, bared false witness, you'll love it. That's pure karma. Happens all the time, oddly enough. That's why the God tells you not to judge and don't bear false witness. But from a person that's doing the stalking, you may want to consider reviewing your facts to make sure you got your facts right. If someone's telling you this person did X, Y, and Z, you may want to make sure that they did that. Because if they didn't, it's on you. And as I said, the penalties get worse and worse because as you keep doing things, and it's not just to that person, what people don't realize is when you come across certain people, your whole life gets judged. So that means it's not just this little gang stalking, it's other gang stalkings, it's other acts that you've done. It all gets measured. Matter of fact, I can sit there right now and say, I call judgment on you stalking me. What that did is put my soul and your soul on the scales, and whoever is more honest and actually more forthright and truthful wins, and the other one gets karma. Bad news for you, I'm a righteous person, so rethink your logic. But karma is real. Soon, eventually, what will happen is if you stop ignoring the warnings, God will make it stop. And it's not me. I'm not doing a thing other than God wants it to stop, and you're not listening. So to get your attention, you could fall down, you could break a leg, you could have a car accident, you could come to an untimely, get a disease, any number of things could happen. You could pass. It's not on me. That's why humans really should really want to put karma on other people. Nor do they want to judge other people, because that means if you're wrong about what you're judging, you get severe karma. In case you weren't aware of that. Now, if I could talk to the people that are being stalked, the stalkees. the victims, just remember this. They only have power if you give it to them. I've been stalked for 6 months now. I've had people drive up. I'm in a Walmart parking lot by myself, biding time because I'm homeless. I'm biding time, waiting for the place to close so I can go somewhere else. And literally, these people drive up about within 50 feet of you, park their car or leave it running, and they'll sit there and they'll stare at you and then drive back the way they came. Like that's supposed to intimidate me. I'm an ex-Marine. What's worse about it actually is they're not really thinking, because I have a carry and conceal permit in the state of Kentucky. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm a carry and conceal, and I have firearms. So really, if I really wanted to take care of business, I would take care of business. But the fact remains this. Their goal, I believe, actually is to intimidate you, to either cause you to freak out or to act out. And when you act out, you usually act out against them, which means there's another person that's actually recording it. Because for some reason, they like to get that on tape because they maybe want to put you in jail or put you maybe to get a psych eval. Pick which way you want to do. Either way, I just laugh at these people because I look at it as you have nothing better to do than to do this. And as I said before when I talked about the stalking, it's pure karma that they're getting. I've never met this person. So, hey, whatever someone said about me, bravo, you fell into the trap. But hey, I look at it as it's not my problem. My job is to save souls. I'm letting you know now. You don't want to do this. From the stalkee perspective, let it sit a little while. Definitely call the cops if you got evidence on it. But usually, the gang stalkers, they usually trade off. So it's not like it's the same person all the time. It's not even the same car, usually. And I've had it actually, even without cars, I've had it by my apartment too. They would stalk me there too, where they would walk around. We seem to have an awful lot of people living in an apartment that don't live there. Yeah, they come visit other people and get paid, obviously. So I'm just hoping that they got paid something better than a Chick-fil-A sandwich or something, because there's going to be some serious karma. And by the way, whoever is the person who put the Apple tag in my car so that the Apple app can track me, that's a federal offense. And by the way, anyone who follows that beeping, that's a federal offense too. So just understand that things are changing. There are more stalking laws are going to be put on the books. Just tell you right now. And whoever paid for it, you got a problem, because that's Fed time. And it's not good Fed time either. That's bad Fed time. That's felony Fed. But what do I know? That's all I could say is, from the stalking person, well, you may want to reconsider it, because you may not know what you're doing right now. Regardless of whether the repercussions are, more permanent or not, you could go to jail, very much go to jail. At the very least, actually, when you accepted money to do that, actually it brings all your business into business. So that means the police actually can look at all your work, all your business, all your family's business, because, money's all related like that. So just remember, what you do, your family has to pay the price for it too. So anyway, I hope that helps. Just remember, nothing is forever. From the victim perspective, I don't look at myself as a victim in that way. I look at myself as, I'm smart enough to know that you're going to get karma. So I forgive you, but you're still going to get karma. It's just the way it is, because I'm not the one who issues out karma. God does. And I'm purely innocent in this. It's not like I walked up to them, maybe punched a person's sister or something. No, I didn't do anything to any of these people. I'm a nobody. I'm a name on a list. It's even worse. So it's like, you got paid to mess with somebody. It's like, we'll see how far that one goes. But thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day. And if you like to stalk people, please don't. And if you're a victim, give it time. Things will work its way out the way God wants it to work out. Have a great day.